So as we're taking a look back on 2025, we are reviewing some of Brooke Martell's great work covering the climate and environment here in San Diego. And Brooke, what's so cool about this is that San Diego is such a uniquely positioned area for climate stories and stories on the environment. We've got the ocean, we've got lagoons, we've got the Tijuana sewage crisis. So many stories to cover.
So many. And I think with the special that we just shot, Monica, we really covered a wide range from all of those areas you just mentioned. So it's been fun being able to look back on the work and the work that, so many people are doing every single day.
Like
we have our
Scripps
researchers.
Institution of Oceanography.
Exactly. And we had a really interesting story from them where they were measuring acoustics from underneath from the ocean waters.
Amazing.
And that really is showing them how what's going on in the ocean when it comes to cargo, ships moving through, how that impacts and maybe even disturbs marine life.
Well, and you took us to the port.
Exactly. Went to the port too. And that was really interesting because you probably see that Dole ship come in and out of the bay every week.
Yes, it's stocked with all of those refrigerated cars, and who knew how they powered all of that?
Exactly. And that talks about shore power. So that really means these ships dock, and even smaller vessels too, and they're able to plug in and be charged. And this is all in an effort to really lower the emissions from these really massive vessels that, again, we see every day.
And speaking of powering, the solar-powered car, I think, has caught everybody's attention. It kind of looks like something out of the Jetsons.
It absolutely does. And that was funny because when we interviewed the CEO, that's exactly what he said. I think they've even used that car for sci-fi movies.
Oh, interesting.
Because of how futuristic it looks.
But we may see it on our streets.
Exactly. And probably if you're up in the Carlsbad area, that's where Aptera Motors is in their warehouse and where they're building these. They do take them out for test runs. But yeah, they have 3 wheels. It could completely rely on solar. It has the ability to be plugged in. But it's pretty interesting what's happening. And it's just another facet of, everything that's being done here in San Diego County when it comes to solar power. You mentioned the work with Scripps Institution of Oceanography, the Tijuana River. I mean, there's just so much going on. It really is an honor to be able to highlight all of that this year.
Well, we packed it all into a half-hour special. So look for that, Our Changing Climate with Brooke Martell, our meteorologist, Brooke Martell. We'll see you there.